we received a grant from the Spencer Foundation in the US to talk to young people about how they were navigating information and media related to the COVID-19 pandemic. We started it with a survey that was sent to Canadian American youth. I guess we did 700 surveys. And then after that, we did interviews. So we did interviews with, I think, 33 young people across Canada and the US. And we interviewed each of them 2 times and asked them really about how they were getting information about COVID-19, how they were thinking about it, who they were sharing it with, how did they decide if something was trustworthy or not trustworthy. And then through all of that, we were also thinking a little bit about relationships and thinking not just about the media, but also who were they sharing with? Who did they talk to? Who were they receiving information from in terms of their family and friends, and then the broader kind of social context?
One of the things that really sort of surprised us is while schools and teachers did play a role, it was actually much less than family. So I think I was sort of thinking that we would go in and we would see, oh, well, the teachers are teaching these things and they're applying these things, and some of that did take place. But a lot of what they were talking about in terms of whom they trusted, it was other people that they knew in their lives. And so that aspect of things I think is really important to understand, because if what we're trying to do is think about how to reach young people in information, we have to really think about who are the people around them and how are they engaging with those people, not just what does the link say and how are they engaging with that link.
Was sometimes young people are portrayed in the literature as just passive consumers of fake news, and they're being indoctrinated, or they're uncritically evaluating that, and that wasn't the case. We were learning that they were using complex strategies to evaluate the trustworthiness of various information, including fact-checking, researching, and just relying on observation and common sense. And so we need to meet young people where they're at and help, I think, parents, because they play such an important role in how young people are navigating information, to give them some of the tools to have more of a dialogue with their children about how they're making sense of this information. What information are you hearing? Can we research some things together and learn about this? Because as a parent, you're not necessarily going to have all the information yourself. And I think there's a much stronger role for schools to play in this process, and to also meet young people where they're at and not see it as just an individual website problem, but see it as a much more complex navigating social worlds